Egypt, the greatest empire on earth, built on the backs of Hebrew slaves. For 400 years, their cry rose up to heaven, and God heard. He remembered his covenant. He sent a deliverer, Moses, a man with a shepherd's staff, to confront the most powerful man alive, the Pharaoh, a man who believed he was a god. Moses and his brother Aaron stood before the golden throne. The air in the throne room was thick with power and arrogance.
Thus says the Lord, the God of Israel, let my people go, that they may celebrate a feast to me in the wilderness.
Who is the Lord that I should obey his voice to let Israel go? I do not know this Lord, and besides, I will not let Israel go. Get back to your burdens. Pharaoh's heart was hard like stone. He increased their labor. He made them make bricks without straw. But Pharaoh did not realize he was not fighting a man. He was fighting the Creator. And so began the great contest. God stretched out his hand. Moses struck the Nile. The lifeblood of Egypt turned to actual blood. The fish died. The river stank. But Pharaoh's magicians did the same with their secret arts. Pharaoh turned and went into his house unconcerned. Then came the frogs, swarming their bedrooms, their ovens, their kneading bowls. Then the gnats. The dust of the earth came alive and bit man and beast. The magicians tried to copy this, but they could not.
This is the finger of God.
But Pharaoh's heart remained hardened. So God sent flies that ruined the land. He sent a plague on the livestock. Horses, donkeys, camels, and herds died in the fields. He sent boils that broke out in sores on people and animals. The magicians couldn't even stand before Moses because of the boils.
Plead with the Lord to remove this from me. I will let the people go.
But when relief came, Pharaoh hardened his heart again. So God sent thunder and hail, and fire flashed down to the earth. It shattered every tree and struck down every man in the field. Then came the locusts, an army that darkened the sun and devoured everything the hail had left. Then, a darkness that could be felt. For 3 days, no one rose from their place. Egypt was entombed in blackness. 9 times God had struck. 9 times Pharaoh had resisted. The land was ruined. The people were terrified, but the king would not break. Moses stood before Pharaoh one last time.
Get away from me. Take heed to yourself and see my face no more. For in the day you see my face, you shall die.
You are right. I shall never see your face again. But hear the word of the Lord. About midnight, I am going out into the midst of Egypt, and all the firstborn in the land of Egypt shall die, from the firstborn of Pharaoh, who sits on his throne, to the firstborn of the slave girl.
And it came to pass at midnight, the Lord struck all the firstborn in the land of Egypt. There was a great cry in Egypt, the likes of which had never been heard before, nor will ever be heard again. For there was no house where there was not someone dead. Pharaoh rose in the night. The God-king was broken. He called for Moses and Aaron in the dark.
Rise up! Get out from among my people, both you and the sons of Israel. Go, worship the Lord as you have said. Take your flocks and your herds and go, and bless me also.
And so, after 400 years, with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm, the Lord brought his people out of the house of bondage. They did not leave as slaves running in the night. They left as a victorious army of the living God.